rolling sun. What's cracking, guys? Omar Isov here, aka Omer Surf Clam. Today talking about progressive overload. In other words, how to get stronger, how to build more muscle, how not to plateau. Before I do that, I want to make a huge announcement. And the announcement is that me and my boy G-Nux, aka Greg Knuckles, we've released 2 books. Okay, we published 2 books. We're co-publishing 2 books. One called The Art of Lifting, and the other called The Science of Lifting. Over 200 pages, comprehensive. It goes into practical, immediately useful information, whether it be about intensity, volume, programming, density even, talking about exercise selection, even more advanced topics, just the important stuff when it comes to training. Anything you ever wanted to know about training, we put down in those books. And we're launching them as a thank you to all the subscribers, everyone for the support. I've been talking about this on Facebook. We've been working on this for over 6 months. We have a 70% off sale for 3 days only. It's already live. It's already been going on. It's for $27, 2 books. So if you want to check that out, link in the description. I want to shout out everybody once again who has been encouraging, who has already pre-ordered. We thank you for the support. And it's thanks to you guys that we don't have to do silly endorsements, have discount codes for things that we don't believe in, just stuff that we're actually passionate about, which is lifting and helping people become better. Back to the topic, I mention all that because we have a whole chapter in the book about progressive overload. And people, when they talk about getting stronger or getting bigger, they say, oh, you gotta follow progressive overload. And they kind of mistake progressive overload with just lifting more weight. And that's only one modality, one style, one variable, one way in order to get stronger. Progressive overload is really about becoming better, doing more over time. Progressively overloading your body, providing a stimulus that will overload your muscles, overload your body so it has to adapt and change and become stronger. So when people think progressive overload, we think of that one variable, right? Lift more weight. So I did 500 pounds on the deadlift, I want to do 525. But in order to become stronger, we have to develop that foundation of strength, right? We have to develop that base, and that base is accomplished several different ways. People focus too much on that intensity, right? Even when it comes to rep PRs. So someone might do, instead of 500 for single, they might do 400 pounds for 3 to 5 reps, and then they think, okay, you know what, I really gotta hit 410 now for 3 reps or 5 reps. Break that PR, just a pure intensity, pure weight, trying to lift more weight. And that's simply not the most effective way in order to get stronger. You're soon enough going to stall, you're going to plateau. Linear progression will eventually stall, and that's where volume comes in, right? Volume is a key driver of hypertrophy, and as we know, a bigger muscle has more potential to be stronger. It's not necessarily stronger, but it has more potential. So people all too often look at that intensity, trying to lift more weight, rather than looking at getting more volume, quality volume. So let's give a hypothetical example, right? I'll give you the example of how I got to 500 pounds on the squat. I did 405 pounds, I did 4 sets of 5 reps, and then I tried to hit a volume PR 8 weeks later, which was 5 sets of 5 repetitions, doing more total work, increasing my work capacity, both to drive that volume, drive that hypertrophy, but also to build that foundation of strength. So we have total volume, we have reps, and then we have also doing different training variables. If we hit a squat, 400 pounds, right, beautiful, a new PR, we could also attempt to hit a different training variation that's harder. So instead of 400 pounds on your normal squat, doing 400 pounds on the pause squat. So progressive overload isn't just about how much you lift, it's what you do over time, becoming better. Another thing that I would definitely recommend or I'd mention is that with the same weight, if you can get more repetitions, that's also progressive overload. We focus too much on that 1 rep or hitting a new 3 rep or 5 rep max PR. Instead, take the same weight and try and do more repetitions than you've previously done. In fact, I would say, looking at guys like Jeremy Hamilton, this is exclusively, or really what he does. Like he did 405, I think he did 10 or 12 repetitions, I forget, and then he eventually did 15 repetitions, and that showed him that his 1 rep max, his base was stronger, and thus his 1 rep max, all other things being equal, would be stronger. And it proved true in his meet. He hit a new PR when it came to the bench press. Same idea with myself. I try to hit, you know, with the same weight, more repetitions. And even right here, Fortis Fitness, as far as I'm concerned, one of the greatest gyms of all time, couch representing here. we have a handy chart here so you can figure out when you hit weights with repetitions, what's your estimated 1 rep max? And of course, you know, once you get past maybe 6, 7, 8 reps, it gets kind of iffy, it gets hard to calculate. But the point being, right, if I hit, let's say 100 pounds right here, I hit it for 2 reps, 3 reps, 4 reps, 5 reps. If I go from 5 reps, my estimated 1 rep max is 112 pounds. If I hit it for 8 reps, it's 124. If we get stronger when it comes to reps, then we'll get stronger with our 1 rep max. So don't just focus on that exclusive number, right? Trying to hit a new 1 rep max. You have to drive that volume. You have to build strength. People will tend to think when it comes to powerlifting, it's just about that one number, right? That one number on the platform, 3 numbers, they hit 3 lifts, but it's about building that foundation, progressively overloading, becoming better with a whole bunch of different methods, right? Different variables, doing more volume, hitting rep PRs, doing training variations, even things like density. Let's talk about that quickly for a second. If you're taking too damn long in the gym, if you take 3 hours to do 5 sets, you're not very efficient. Hypertrophy is not really gonna happen. You rested too long, your muscles like, ah man, fuck that. So density is also a factor. When we talk about progressive overload, don't just think about lifting more weight, think about overall doing more. And remember that volume is a key driver for that size, and that with size, you'll get stronger. It's all interrelated. Don't just focus on that 1 rep max. Because when you build that foundation, you'll get that 1 rep max. Anyways guys, that's the video, and that's what we're talking about, progressive overload. If you want to check out that book, link is in the description. We got full chapter previews. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, make sure to like the damn video, and I'll be seeing all you guys, my rascals, in that next video. Peace!